In Arizona, Lake Victoria was known as the most popular destination for spring break. However, a year ago it was attacked by prehistoric piranhas and thousands of people died. An eradication campaign has made the lake uninhabitable, causing the local economy to fall into ruin because the area doesn't attract tourism anymore. Lake Victoria is now a quarantine area. In Cross Lake, two farmers are looking for their cow without noticing the strange egg stuck on the underwater plants. They get in the lake and look around until they find the poor cow dead in the water. They hit her with a hook to start moving her, and they don't see an egg coming out of her mouth. While something fast swims near them, the farmers notice the cow's belly moving and they touch it to check. The cow immediately farts and ejects more eggs. One of the guys tries to take a closer look and pulls out his lighter, only for the cow to fart again. This gas hits the small flame and makes it a big fire, startling the farmers. As they step back, the whole cow explodes and the eggs that were inside the body fall in a rain around them. These eggs quickly hatch and the newborn piranhas surround the farmers to bite their legs until they collapse. After a few minutes, one of the farmers resurfaces with piranhas on his face. He grabs one and bites its head off, spitting it up in the air before falling back in the water. Sometime later, Chet is recording an ad for the reopening of his water park, using lots of beautiful women as part of the promotion. At that moment, his stepdaughter Maddie comes home for the summer and is horrified to realize that Chet has replaced their certified lifeguards with strippers. Chet reminds her that her dead mother left the park in his hands and he has big plans in mind, like a closed area only for adults where everyone can swim naked. There are cameras that record close-ups of women's bodies and play them on big screens. Maddie hates it and wants to remove the cameras, but Chet owns 51% of the park and Maddie only has 49%, so his word is final. That night there's a huge party at the water park and Maddie reunites with some old friends including Barry, who has secretly been in love with her since 7th grade. When two guys try to light their cigarettes with fireworks, the little rocket ends up falling in the water and creating a small explosion. Officer Kyle jokes about arresting them, but he's drinking and smoking too. He's Maddie's ex-boyfriend and keeps trying to flirt with her. At the lake, Shelby and Josh go skinny dipping, and while they're having fun the piranhas start swimming around their legs. Suddenly a piranha gets between Shelby's thighs and swims inside her, making Shelby think Josh is trying to get naughty. Josh swears he didn't do anything, but Shelby leaves anyway. Meanwhile in a van, Ashley makes her boyfriend Travis pray with her before they get dirty. After she handcuffs one of his hands, they get down to business and end up accidentally kicking the handbrake. The van immediately starts moving and falls into the lake, so now there's water slowly flooding the vehicle. Ashley discovers that the handcuff key has fallen, so they desperately look for it to no avail. Deciding that it's better to get help, Ashley gets out of the van and climbs on top of it. At that moment the piranhas enter the van and start eating Travis. As the vehicle continues to sink, Ashley calls for Travis while checking the window, which is suddenly smashed by Travis' bloody stump. Then his body sinks and the piranhas eat what is left while Ashley keeps on yelling for help. The next day Barry is cleaning all the trash left by the party and finds his co-worker Dave getting naughty with a water inflow pipe. Maddie keeps looking for Ashley and Travis, but Shelby and Josh haven't heard from them. Suddenly Shelby feels sick and throws up on the floor. Dave thinks Shelby is pregnant and calls it morning sickness. Meanwhile the cops retrieve the van from the lake, but they don't find any bodies. Kyle informs the others that the couple is missing and Shelby keeps trying to call Ashley, but she won't answer. Afterward Shelby and Maddie sit by the lake to discuss the situation. At that moment Shelby feels something touching her feet and the girls see a huge piranha jumping in the water. They immediately run away in fear, but the piranhas hit the jetty to break the wood and cause Shelby to fall into the water. Maddie rushes to help her and manages to get Shelby out right before the piranhas could bite her. As they run, a plank breaks and Shelby's foot gets stuck in the hole. Maddie quickly helps her again and they keep running, but this time the jetty splits and Shelby gets stuck with a foot on each side. The piranhas start swimming under her and even jump to try to get her. A terrified Shelby jumps to land on the end half of the jetty and tries to move it by rowing with her hands, but the piranhas try to bite her again, so she has to pull her hands out. Maddie reaches out and Shelby manages to grab her hands to jump again and join her on the other jetty half, but the piranhas keep attacking the wood and cause both girls to fall into the water. The piranhas quickly come after them, so the duo swims as fast as possible and thankfully reaches the shore without getting hurt. When a piranha jumps out to attack them on land, Maddie catches it and throws it on the sand. Then both girls grab rocks and start smashing the fish without mercy. As Barry arrives to check on them, they poke the piranha and it moves one last time before finally dying. Soon Kyle picks them up in his car, but he doesn't believe that piranhas could have traveled from one lake to the other. Barry finds videos of a scientist named Goodman who studied the piranhas in Lake Victoria, while Kyle keeps flirting with Maddie and even touching her. In the evening, they make it to Lake Victoria and meet Goodman to tell him that the piranhas are back. He points out that the lakes aren't connected, so the fishies must be migrating through underground lakes and rivers. The piranha in his lab snaps at anyone who gets too close to its tank. Goodman puts a sheet of steel in the middle of the tank and a frog on the other side. The piranha immediately starts hitting the metal and eventually makes a hole in it. When it's about to eat its prey, Barry pulls the frog out to save it. Afterward, Goodman explains that these piranhas are ancient and have spent all these years in spots full of sulfur dioxide from geothermal activity. This is what allowed them to come back. Sulfur dioxide is used in the treatment of chlorinated water, which means the